about sex.
Nope.
It's about football.
Cha-cha-cha.
Well, hey.
Hello, everyone.
We're getting close. It's our Vegas Fantasy. My name's Kenny Davidsen.
Hi, I'm Christina Shaw.
We are merely a couple weeks away from opening night of the 2022 NFL season.
How exciting.
Which is insane
I know.
How fast this year went.
I know.
Right? So how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Did you catch any preseason football this weekend?
Nope.
Me neither.
Nope.
I don't know why I can't watch.
I can't get into it.
I watch maybe a little bit here and there, but I can't do it.
I'll watch like the highlights on ESPN, but that's about it.
Yeah, basically.
It's all really anyone wants to see.
Yeah. But you know, I will say this in terms of news, this is the quietest preseason I can think of.
Hallelujah.
Right? There's not much going on.
It's good.
There's a little injury. We talked about the Zach Wilson injury last week, but other than that, it's been not kind of uneventful.
Good. That's good.
Right? But Michael Thomas has a hamstring injury again.
Pass, 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 pass,
Wait,
pass,
song?
pass, 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 pass.
Christina wants nothing to do with Michael Thomas.
Oh, we're not even on draft him or pass him, and I just wanted to tell you, if you didn't listen to last week, how strongly I feel to pass on Michael Thomas.
Yeah, I can't do it. I have a keeper league, an auction keeper league, where I can keep him for $5, and I'm going to keep him for $5, and that will be the one share of Michael Thomas I have all year.
Okay, so you changed your mind.
Well, I mean, because it's a keeper, I can have him already.
Yeah.
So it's $5 out of a $200 budget to keep a player that was once a first-round pick. For $5, I'll take my shot.
I'll take a risk. Yeah.
That's a risk because there's literally no risk. Other than that, no, can't do it.
Bye bye.
Can't do it. So Tom Brady is back. Apparently, he was not on The Masked Singer. Have you heard this? Did you hear this rumor? So, all right, for those of you who don't know the rumor that Twitter started last week, because Tom Brady was out all last week, and he was his whereabouts were kind of unknown. Somebody started a rumor that Tom Brady was filming The Masked Singer.
Oh, that makes sense.
Right? And so that's why he was gone last week. So, of course, now Tom Brady put on his Twitter that he was in the Bahamas with his family. It was a planned vacation.
Oh, must be nice.
Right. Well, I mean, okay, all plausible. But here's the thing. If he was on The Masked Singer, it's not like he'd tell you he was. He can't tell you he was.
Right, yeah.
Right? So if he shows up on The Masked Singer this fall, now you know when he did it. That would be really funny.
But why would he join them? I mean, wouldn't contractually he wouldn't?
Remember, he retired, and then he
True.
came back. There must have been something he talked to the Bucs about, saying, "Look, I have these 2 weeks in August that I can't be here. I've already committed to something." So whether it was a vacation, just a normal family vacation, or he committed to the TV show, right?
We shall find out.
I mean, that would be hilarious if that were true. I'm sure it's not true, but that would be utterly hilarious if it was.
Gronk did it.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Gronk did it.
So, but at least he's back.
And yeah, he rejoined on Monday, so that's good.
Are you drafting Tom Brady this year?
I never really draft Tom Brady, honestly.
Right.
So, no, not really. I mean, I'm not totally against it, but I'm not like, yes, let's like. I just think he's had enough. He needs a break. He needs to retire. And he's not bad. I'm just not for it.
My fear is with him without Gronk. That's
True.
my fear.
Yeah.
Evans is a touchdown maniac, so Evans will be fine.
Yeah.
But I do worry with him a little bit. Look, he is 45. Eventually, it's going to catch up.
I feel like he's been 45 for the last 5 years.
Right. I totally feel that way. Yeah. But he's back, so he's going to play this year. And that's like the only really big news. There's not a lot of big news. We can talk a little bit about, I did see some of the Giants. Kenny Golladay, the darling free agent signing, did not get a target.
No, I know. Jones didn't even look his way.
Right?
He's had a rough training camp. I really like
even Maverick's upset about that.
Yeah, Maverick is. Maverick.
Right.
We loved Kenny Golladay. It's a shame. He has had rough training camp, shaky start. Can we trust him this year? I don't know.
I have him in one dynasty league. Again, another guy that I'm just not going to draft.
Yeah.
I have no interest.
Did he have his his moment already, you know?
Yeah, I think it it just doesn't look good.
Yeah.
They have Wan'Dale Robinson. He looks like he's going to be a really good player.
Yeah.
And you've got Kadarius Toney, who teased everybody last year with that really couple weeks he had. Remember that?
Yeah.
Right?
It was at the end of the season, wasn't it?
But it was in the middle of the season.
Middle of the season.
But he gets hurt all the time.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to expect in New York. And Daniel Jones is still there. We don't know what to expect with him. A lot of people are actually on Daniel Jones as a good super flex pick this year.
Well, I mean, you have to be in Superflex.
Well, you have. I mean, every quarterback gets drafted. But
Right.
I mean, would you take him as your second quarterback?
I'd rather him over some of the others.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay. I think he's a good third quarterback to have.
Yeah.
I wish he had better weapons. He's going to need Saquon to really be good this year.
And I think he's going to
And a lot of
be.
people are on Saquon.
Yeah,
this year.
I am. I'm on the Saquon
And I
train.
do like this coach.
Yeah.
So you never know with him. But Galladay, forget it.
That's a shame. I really liked him.
Well, yeah. I mean, you named a team after him.
I did.
You did.
Galladay in.
You did. Right? Kenneth Walker's hurt. We put that in there because Rashad Penny looks like he's going to be the lone dude in Seattle.
Rashad Penny.
Right?
Oh, jeez.
He's a good 7th round pick.
I was never a huge Penny fan.
Nor was I.
Yeah.
But somebody's going to be the guy in Seattle.
Yeah.
And Penny was good last year. My fear with Penny is that he's going to get hurt.
Yeah.
He always gets hurt.
He always does.
But I think when Penny plays, I think Penny's going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We, Bucky and I, we had Penny last year in our big NFFC league. And I had him early, like week 8 or 9. Right? And I pushed Bucky. I begged Bucky, let's start him in one of these weeks, right? I begged him. And he's like, okay, let's do it. And what did he do? Goose egg.
Oh, no.
So what do we do? I was like, Bucky, I'm so sorry. And I dropped him.
Oh, you didn't just bench him?
We benched, well, because we had other people on our bench we had to get back,
Oh.
right? And I dropped him. And then,
The next
like,
week.
literally 2 weeks later,
Yep.
he became a thing.
Oh.
So we won our division, so it's okay, but we had no chance in the tournament at the end of the year because we had no injuries up the wazoo. We could have used Penny.
Yeah.
So I have a little bit of a sore spot for Rashad Penny right now because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's what Rashad Penny does.
Yeah, yeah. Total goose egg in the week we played him.
Oh, jeez.
Right, and then 2 weeks later he becomes a thing. Insane.
Yeah.
Antonio Gibson and Brian Robinson. I know Antonio Gibson had some issues last year. I still love the talent, but man, he's getting slaughtered out there.
That preseason game told us a lot about Brian Robinson, for
Right?
sure.
Brian
And
Robinson's going to be the starter.
He looks like the favorite to get, especially most of the early down rushing work
Yes.
for Washington.
I still like Antonio Gibson in the open field. If they find a way to use him, that get him in the open field, I think he's a game breaker.
Yeah.
But probably not like a starting running back type guy. Like
Yeah.
maybe more gadgety.
It's going to be messy back there,
It
I
is
think.
messy back
I
there.
think.
And Wentz is, Wentz is kind of bad.
Yeah. And, last week we talked about how much of an impact is he going to have in Washington, and I think we got our answer.
Yeah.
A lot more than we think.
Yeah. I took Antonio Gibson in a lot of dynasty leagues because I was encouraged by the fact that he was, I think, 4th in the NFL in touches last year. And he played through a fractured shin.
Yeah.
He played through it. You see the guys like McCaffrey who sit out with soft tissue injuries all the time, or Kadarius Toney who literally is one body part after the next gets hurt. Like Antonio Gibson played through an injury that's really serious. So I thought, okay, he's tough, but there's other issues going on there.
Yeah, but also a couple preseason games isn't going to establish what is going to happen all season.
No, it's
we
not.
don't know what's going to happen.
It's not.
All season.
And if you can cure the fumbleitis, that changes things too.
Oh, that fumbleitis gets
Yes.
me every time.
Yeah. So I'm not giving up on him yet, but there's definitely issues, and you got to keep an eye with it. And Brian Robinson's going to be the starter for sure in week 1. Let's talk in week 6 and see what's going on.
Right, exactly.
Right?
Let's see exactly
So,
what's going to happen with him. He could choke.
You never know. Are you ready for the song that is sweeping the nation? at this time of year, or at least like our house.
Yeah, I
Sleep
mean,
in our house.
it's catchy. It's real
It's catchy.
Yeah.
Draft him or pass him. Draft him or pass him. You can take a player and put him on your team.
Everybody, team.
Or not.
I hope you all sang along.
I hope you did too. The all rookie edition. Let's do all the rookies and decide who you want. Now, most of the rookies are going after the 7th round, but there's one rookie that's not. One rookie that's going very early, and that is Breece Hall.
Yes.
Did not look great on Monday Night Football, but he was playing with an entire backup offensive line. I don't really know why they were using him.
Yeah, I don't know.
When they don't have any starting offensive lineman in there and a backup quarterback.
Right.
But they used him, and he wasn't great.
No.
But
well, it's a preseason. Who cares?
did you see the run he broke in camp? That long touchdown run he
that
broke?
was like all the rage.
Yeah, what's the
That's all
rage?
everyone was talking
Yeah.
about.
Are
And
you? Yeah.
He's definitely. So where's he going?
Fourth round.
See, I feel like he's trending third, late third now.
Late third state that's high, but it's I've
But
seen
it's
it.
trending that way.
I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah. I'll draft him. Yeah.
You're in. So you're in on a rookie running back. You've always been a little.
Fourth round. I don't think I'd take him third, but I would fourth.
Yeah. I took him once already.
Okay.
I'm in Dynasty already, but I took him once in a redraft. I took him as a first running back, which I don't like. I'd much rather he be my second running back.
Yes.
Because I started the draft with Jamar Chase and Travis Kelce.
All right.
Right.
Well, I like
Nothing
that.
wrong with that. But
There's nothing wrong with that.
Then I was hoping somebody would like Zeke would get back to me in the 3rd round. He didn't. So I ended up taking Breece Hall.
Okay. Yeah, I would have liked Zeke there better.
Yeah,
too,
I don't want him as my first back. I'm happy with him my second back. Keep in mind, a rookie running back, I think since we've been doing this show, has finished in the top 10 every year.
Every year. It's going to be one of them.
And I don't know who else is a rookie running back is even a candidate this year for that, other than Breece Hall.
Yes.
So I would take him.
Yeah, you too?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you already did,
I'm in
so.
on him. I know a lot of people are not, but I'm in on him. The next rookie on the board is Drake London. He's going in the 7th round. He's also fighting an injury,
Yes.
playing with Marcus Mariota and Desmond Ridder, who, by the way, looked good. The backup quarterback for Atlanta, who I think is going to be the starter soon.
Yeah.
He looked good.
I hope so.
Mariota looked pretty decent, too.
Uh.
Did you see the ball Mariota threw to Kyle Pitts yesterday?
No.
Holy mackerel. Oh, man. Kyle Pitts is going to be...
He's great.
He's so good.
I'm
but-
just worried about Mariota.
I get it. Drake London in the 7th round. Are you in or out? Draft him or pass him?
This is hard for me. I'm like a 45-55 pass.
Okay.
I think around then I'd rather like Devonta Smith or Robert Woods. What do you think?
I'm out.
Yeah.
Too high price.
Yeah.
Too high price, and he's also injured. And Kyle Pitts is the number 1 receiver, even
Right.
as a tight end.
Yeah. I mean, there's no receivers there.
Right.
So there's no receivers there. That's kind of what makes me lean 45-55.
If he were dropping to the 9th or the 10th, but you're right. I would rather take Devonta Smith.
Right.
Robert Woods, I love Robert Woods, but coming off an ACL, I'm not so sure of that. But I love him. I always have.
Yeah.
But 7th round is just a little pricey when you can get better options there.
Yeah.
9th, 10th, and 7th,
Yeah. 7.
not thrilled.
Yeah.
We just brought up Kenneth Walker. He's next, 8th round.
Yeah.
Rashad Penny's going in the 7th. So here's the deal. You can lock up both Seattle running backs, 7th and 8th round. I don't know why you do that.
No.
You don't do that.
No.
But that's the problem. They're both going right around the same time.
And you can't take them both. You
No.
can't. So you can't handcuff Penny.
No.
But you're gonna score if Penny gets injured. And
Yes, and Kenneth Walker's your guy?
I mean, that's a league winner.
I agree.
Now, do you
If
want
Penny
to
gets injured.
take that risk? I think I'm staying away from
I
it.
just, again, 8th round for what in essence is a handcuff. He will start the year as a handcuff. No doubt.
Right. Which
There's no equal share. Penny's the guy. You need Penny to get hurt for Walker to be a thing.
right.
So I think you don't draft Walker. You let everybody drop Walker.
Ooh.
And then you get him like around week 4, week 5. You stash him if Penny gets hurt.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah. That is a very good strategy.
Right.
Because I'm not drafting him in the 8th round.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
Damian Pierce, Houston running back. All signs point to him being the starter there.
Yes.
Marlon Mack's really the only competition.
Yeah.
8th round pick for Damian Pierce, in or out, draft him or pass him.
I'd draft him, I think. I think Mac is old and banged up, and nobody really wants him. I would take a chance.
Draft him.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
100%. Mm-hmm. Chris Olave, 9th round pick. Receiver for the Saints. Now, I think he just got a boost by the fact that our friend Michael Thomas is hurt again.
Pass.
Right?
Michael Thomas pass.
So, the only other receivers for the Saints, you've got Jarvis Landry. Mm-hmm. You've got Marquez Callaway still there. You've got Traquan Smith still there. Are you drafting Chris Olave in the 9th round?
I like him in the 9th round. I think he's great bye week fill-in too. I think you can stash him, and then when Thomas gets hurt, bam, he goes in your lineup.
He's sneaky.
Yes.
Out of all the rookies that are getting hype, he's kind of not one of them. But he's
undervalued.
He's undervalued.
Yes.
But he's in a good situation. And I am much more of a Jameis fan than anybody. Like, I still believe in Jameis. Nobody else does. I still do. I don't discount the fact that the guy threw for 30 touchdowns. Granted, he threw for 30 interceptions, but he did throw for 30 touchdowns. Like, he's got a gun. And last year, when he played, they were good. He got hurt. They were terrible after he got hurt.
Right.
But he was good. And he had no weapons last year.
Mm-hmm. Now he's got Chris.
Yeah, so I'm in on Jameis and I'm in on Chris.
I'm in on Chris too, yeah.
Yeah. James Cook in the 9th round. Did you see any of his tape on this weekend?
No, I did not.
He's quick.
Yes, and
he's very quick.
He's Dalvin Cook's younger brother.
Yeah.
That makes me so happy.
Yeah.
I really like him on passing downs too. I think he's going to be a good bye week fill-in. I think he'll probably get you around 7 to 15 points a week. Draft him.
My concern with him was the same concern I had with Singletary until the end of last year.
Yeah.
They just don't run the ball much. And they've got massively good downfield passing targets in Diggs, Gabe Davis, Dawson Knox, Isaiah McKenzie. They are Jamison Crowder. They are loaded up front.
But I think he's going to be a short down passing. And those PPR points are going to add up and give you some points for a good bye week fill-in. I'd say about 7 points, and he'll probably be used at the goal line a little bit too.
All right. I just wish he was a little cheaper.
Yeah, 9th is a little...
I like the player.
I do too.
I definitely like the player. Just wish he was cheaper.
Yeah.
9th is just,
I like it.
But, at that point, if you've drafted your starting lineup already and you're tight end and your quarterback,
yes,
and you're taking Cook as your 4th running back,
yes,
it's a thought.
That's what I'm saying. And you stash him on your bench, and you use him as a bye week fill-in.
Yeah.
He's going to get you those 7 points that you need, just that or a goose egg. Like I'd rather the 7 to 10 points.
Again, just wish he was cheaper, but yeah, I see value in him for sure.
Yeah.
The guy I don't think is going to make this. I guess he'll make the team as Zach Moss, but I'm not in on Zach Moss at all. No. Never been. Singletary,
Ugh.
he wasn't bad.
I'm not a huge Singletary fan.
I get it. I understand. Sky Moore is next. 9th round.
Kansas City wide
Kansas
receiver.
City wide receiver.
Now
look at the situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Juju, knee injury already. And Juju's issue is chronic.
Yeah.
That's not getting better with Juju. And he's disappointed now for a while.
Trending downward.
He's trending downward, right?
Yeah.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Is just...
He's there.
He's there, exactly.
Right?
He's just there.
Mecole Hardman. He's a disaster.
Yeah.
Who else is there?
Well, Kelsey, but...
Well, Kelsey's your one, obviously. But who's emerging from that as a receiver? Somebody's going to emerge.
And but the thing is, it's like there's so much going on there, but there's there's nothing going on there.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
And it's like a player like him is just going to like make or break your team. Maybe if he falls like to the 10th, maybe, but I think the 9th is too expensive for me. I'd actually rather the next guy who we're going to talk about,
Right.
Traylon Burks,
Okay.
over Sky Moore.
I need to get shares of Sky Moore on my team.
And I get it,
Mahomes is great,
of course.
right? Somebody's emerging from this team.
Yeah.
Somebody will emerge from this team.
And I think it's going to be a little bit of Juju, a little bit of MVS, a little bit of Hardman, a little bit of Sky Moore, and then you're going to be left with what do I do with all these guys every week? It's going to be one of those.
Though, it'll be Sky Moore. I think it's going to be Sky Moore sooner than we think it's going to be.
I hope so, but I can't stand all that going on in Kansas City.
I like to draft players that will come around in the second half, especially players for your bench. And I think around mid-October, Sky Moore will be a thing.
Are you going to hold on to him that long?
Well, I mean, it was the Sony Michel thing last year. It was there are players. It was Amon-Ra St. Brown last year. Amon-Ra St. Brown did nothing until mid-November, and then literally won your league.
Yeah.
Right? Did you hold on to Amon-Ra St. Brown all year? No.
No.
Sometimes you did. In a deep league, you did. In a shallow league, no. But you picked him up, and he was great. I think Sky Moore's that guy. Late. Not good early. Late. Going to be really good.
Right. So are you going to spend a 9th round pick on Sky Moore?
I want shares of him. I want him somewhere.
All right.
Not a ton.
Yeah.
Now, we talked about Traylon Burks.
Right. I'd rather Traylon Burks over Sky Moore.
My worry with Traylon Burks is this. Now, Traylon Burks came out very highly touted. I have several shares of him in Dynasty because he was thought to be the wide receiver one by some people. I know Drake London was the consensus one. A lot of people have Burks on their board. Burks has the profile of somebody who's going to be a star.
Yes.
But his OTAs were a disaster. He had a health issue. Wasn't good. And so far in preseason this year, he's been terrible. Like bad.
It's preseason.
But it's preseason. But the profile is there for him. So you're in on Traylon Burks.
More, yeah.
More than Sky Moore.
More than more.
More than more.
Yes.
All right. Again, a guy I definitely want shares of.
Yes.
Without a doubt. 100% want shares of him. I know people are comparing him to Jamar Chase of a year ago. He's not Jamar Chase.
No.
Nobody's Jamar Chase.
Nobody's Jamar Chase.
No. That's not how. There is no receiver on the board this year that's going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Traylon Burks has a ability, we think. We need to see it first. And
These preseason games aren't telling us
you're
nothing.
not telling us crap.
No.
So, Rachaad White next, 10th round pick.
I think he's a good handcuff for Fournette, and if you have Fournette, you need to get him.
I want to get him without Fournette.
Really?
I'm getting him a lot now.
Yeah, I'll draft.
Because you trust Fournette to stay healthy?
No.
Me neither.
No.
Nope.
But I think so is the Fournette owner, though, going to draft him in the 9th?
No. They should. I mean, if you believe it, if you are a handcuff guy, you should.
Right.
If you're not a handcuff guy, you won't. I'm going to take Rachaad White and not take Fournette a lot.
Right. But I don't think he's going to be there. I think he's going to go earlier than we think.
I've been getting Rachaad White really late.
Really?
Very, very late.
Okay, well.
Yeah. I think you can get him late.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
And I want him.
In that case, yes, draft
And I
him.
think he's got a role even without Fournette getting hurt. We don't know about Giovanni Bernard. Giovanni Bernard's been the passing down back. We'll see about that. Giovanni Bernard is not a kid.
Yeah.
Rachaad White is talented.
Yeah.
So keep an eye with that one. Garrett Wilson in the 11th round. Wide receiver for the Jets.
I like him here. I like him in the 11th. I'm going to say draft him. He's got very good Deshaun Jackson vibes, which I like. Reminds me of him. And, I like Wilson. Draft.
I can't do it.
I can do it.
I can't do it. You know why I
because
can't do it? Because I'm in on the other guy. Elijah Moore. He will be on all my teams, Elijah Moore. That's my guy.
Oh, my gosh. I love it.
That is my guy. Right?
Yeah, so you'd rather more.
I can't. we really think Garrett Wilson's going to emerge with no quarterback and and
Yeah,
Elijah Moore's already the alpha on this team?
I mean, there's more than one player is going to catch the ball.
Maybe,
Who else?
I know, but
Who else they have?
they don't have much.
Exactly. Who's their tight end?
Conklin. Yeah,
Exactly.
You're right. No, you're right. I can't bring myself to do it with him.
Not the 11th? I mean, that's
Yeah.
cheap.
See, there are other guys I'd rather take. I'd rather take Burks. I'd rather take a guy we're going to get to in a sec.
Well, I'd
Right?
rather take Burks too, but
Yeah.
that's 2 rounds earlier.
Yeah, well, I'd rather save it. I'd rather take Burks and then take other players at this point.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Isaiah Spiller in the 11th round.
Chargers running back. I think he's a game winner if Eckler misses time. I think you're going to want to handcuff Eckler with him. I don't want him in the 11th, though.
Yeah.
Maybe the 12th or 13th.
Or pick him up on waivers
Yeah.
after he doesn't do much
Like
first.
last pick.
Problem is Josh Kelly's winning the job as the backup right now.
Ugh,
Spiller will probably win the job eventually.
Yeah, I never liked Josh Kelly.
No, I don't like Josh Kelly either, but
You?
eh,
It's too high.
yeah. We've heard so many rumors about Eckler's touches going to get cut down, but Eckler's so good,
I love him.
right? The only concern I have about taking Eckler in the first round this year is that he's 27 already.
Yeah.
I don't love that with running backs, but I mean, he's not your traditional running back. He's not a guy that's going between the tackles. He's a pass catcher. He might be an outlier to that, you know?
Yeah.
And I just, I also like that Eckler plays fantasy.
That's so cool.
It's kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
Good old Eckler.
So, next up, now here's the guy we're talking about. I said there's a guy I would take over Garrett Wilson. It's this guy, it's George Pickens.
Yeah.
11th round pick right now.
Draft.
That's going up, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
oh,
when
yeah.
when we do the show next week, if I had to redo this list, George Pickens is going 7th or it's going 8th or 9th.
Yeah, I like him. I like him here. And the Steelers are known for putting rookies in on the field, so they're gonna use them.
And they signed Deontay Johnson. And I love Freiermuth. So who's the odd guy out here?
Yeah.
Who's the one it is? It's Claypool. That's the one guy I may not have one share of him this year. I can't bring myself to do it. I can't do it. There was so many things that Claypool showed last year. Remember that one game he played on Thursday Night Football, and he killed some of the clock because he was showboating, or I can't even remember what he was doing.
Yeah.
But it was like, oh God, get this guy away.
Yeah.
Right?
Little problem child.
Yeah, and I'm a Deontay guy. We know that.
Yeah.
I mean, Pickens is showing you what he is. So, yeah, I'm in on Pickens.
I'm in draft.
Big time. I don't know who's throwing him the ball, though. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Hopefully Kenny Pickett eventually.
Yeah. Pickin' and Pickens.
Yep, that's right. Pickett to Pickens.
Pickens to Pickens
Pickett
to
to
Pickens.
Pickens.
Man, that's gonna.
We're going to hear that a lot.
That's
Pickett to
gonna get
Pickens. Pickett to Pickens.
Pickens. Pickens.
Pickett to Pickens. Isaiah Pacheco, the darling of Kansas City running back camp, 11th round.
Yeah, pass.
Not in.
No, the backfield's too crowded for me. I'm never on board with Kansas City running backs. I can't stand it. Can't stand them.
Do you remember the time when...
Do you remember
Do you remember the time when Kansas City running backs were a thing to have, and now they're not? Do you remember the time? No. Right?
Yes.
Right? Since Mahomes has been the QB, other than Kareem Hunt in that first year, Kansas City running backs have been...
All over the place.
They've been all over the place.
Yeah.
Like Damian Williams came out of nowhere that one year.
And was good for...
It was good, right? CH has been definitely not good, right?
All over the place.
All over the place.
Zeros and then 20s and then,
Right.
every
Right.
week
All
it's
over
a
the
different...
place.
If it's a different RB that's emerging.
Right.
I can't.
So now we're going to think that Pacheco, I just think Darwin Thompson.
No.
I don't know.
Pass.
I want to see more.
But I'm not going to draft him.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Not in.
Nope.
Jahan Dotson, 12th round.
This is a sneaky play. I don't think... Not before the 11th round, I don't think.
Well, I mean, he's going 12.
Yeah.
He's almost free.
Yeah.
I just did 3 Yahoo drafts this weekend, and he wasn't. I picked him in most because he was like last round.
Yeah, last round.
Right. He's going even later than that. NFFC's going in the 12th.
It's sneaky. It's a sneaky little pick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm on the fence.
In.
Yeah.
I'm big in.
Big in.
I'm big in because McLaurin, he disappointed me last year.
I've always liked him
I like
too.
McLaurin,
It's a shame.
but McLaurin is not versatile.
Yeah.
And Jahan Dotson's supposed to be very versatile. And I just have a feeling Jahan Dotson's going to be the number 1 receiver on this team eventually. Maybe sooner than we think.
Okay. You going to stash him that long?
Yep.
All right.
Yep. I think he's a really good late round pick.
All right.
Yep. Same team, 12th round, Brian Robinson.
Yeah.
I think you kind of have to, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I draft.
I think you have to look at him for sure.
I'd maybe even a little earlier.
Yeah. I think, again, one of those guys next week.
Yeah, I
He'll
think
be higher on this
he's
list.
going to be higher and higher, higher. I would say.
So I think you got to get him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to expect with him, though. If he's not catching passes, if he's just going to be a between the tackles touchdown guy, you're going to have weeks with him where he's going to get you 5 points.
Well,
And then you have weeks where he gets you 14. But,
right. You have
if he's not catching passes. Running backs that don't catch passes in PPR, good luck.
Yeah.
Just not getting much out of this.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Unless you're Derrick Henry.
Well, he's an outlier. And we put one rookie. We have one non-rookie on this list, but he's basically a rookie because he hasn't played, and that is Travis Etienne.
It's just messy there in
It is?
Jacksonville. I think with Robinson coming off his injury, and I don't know.
Achilles injuries for running backs. There's not a good track record with this.
Yeah.
Right? And James Robinson's coming back from this.
I know. I don't know.
I think Etienne is a big-time player.
But for that early, where's he going?
Well, third and fourth.
Third,
Third and fourth. He and Breece Hall are going around the same time. I'm having a very hard time not leaving a draft with either one of those guys. Breece Hall or Travis Etienne.
All right. I just don't think I want to. I'd rather go Hall than Travis.
I think I'd rather go Etienne than Hall.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I do.
All right.
Yeah, I'm in on him.
Okay.
So there you go. There's our draft and we're passing this week. We'll have to figure out next week what we want to do there. So the next list. Let's talk about quarterbacks and tight ends. Do you want one of the big quarterbacks this year? Are you paying up for Allen? You're paying up for Mahomes? You're paying up for Herbert? Actually, Herbert's going 2.
That's crazy. Good for him.
Herbert's going over Mahomes. It's Allen, Herbert, Mahomes. It's
Good
1,
for
2,
him.
3.
Good for him.
Yeah.
I'm never like a person to gamble on a rookie quarterback. So, but I'd rather get someone older than a rookie. But I also don't. I feel like those mid-range quarterbacks I like.
Like who?
Like
Stafford.
Yeah.
Cousins?
Yeah, I'd rather an older mid that I know is going to get me points. I just don't like to gamble on a quarterback.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers is going late too. Aaron Rodgers is going 9th round. It's Aaron Rodgers.
I'd even be okay with that.
I'd be totally okay with that. I know they lost Devontae. I know people were worried about it, but he's Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. I think I'll take a share of a top 4 maybe. But no rookies.
I mean, the only rookies Pickett this year, so you don't have to worry about that. It's more about the
not even second year. I don't like the new quarterback. Any of those, I'm just not on board for.
I think you wait a couple rounds, you can get Burrow.
Right.
But you're not in on Trey Lance. That's what you're talking about.
Right.
You're definitely not. I'm more in on Trey Lance than you are.
Right. Yeah. Guys like that.
Right.
I'm just second year guys. I'm just.
All right.
I don't want to take that risk.
I'm in on Burrow. You know me. Burrow won me a lot of leagues last year.
How about Carr? Where do your stands on Carr this year?
I'm in on Carr. I've always liked Carr more, and then I stopped liking Carr. But you can't deny the weapons he's got this year. Got 3 massive weapons on this team.
Yeah. but it's still.
I just think, but you're right. It is Derek Carr.
It's Derek Carr. I don't.
But
care
Derek Carr throws for 4,000 yards every year. He just doesn't throw for touchdowns.
Right.
Like his touchdown numbers are never in the 30s. I think he's had 1 year in the 30s.
Which is where.
Which is weird.
Well, yeah, right. Which is
right?
where you're going to get your points.
Where you get your points, right? That's what's strange about Carr. Mm-hmm. But the yards are always there. He throws a lot.
Yeah.
So.
And where's he going?
Oh, you can get Carr late.
Yeah.
Yeah. And by the way, they're cutting Kenyon Drake. So are you in on Josh Jacobs?
Not really.
He's a tough one.
I know. I
He's
can't.
so tough.
I can't. I just.
He's just a strange player.
Yes.
Right?
Just another all over the place.
Yeah. He's just but new coaching staff. Right?
I got to see it, and we can't see it.
Strange player. He just is.
No.
But if you go, let's say, first round Eckler, and then you do wide receiver, wide receiver, wide receiver, you get to the 5th round, Jacobs is there as your second running back after you filled your whole team out. I mean, it's not bad. It's not terrible. Could do worse, right?
See, yeah. All right.
Like if you're passing on
know.
the 3rd and 4th round running backs, you don't go running back, and all of a sudden it's Josh Jacobs in the 5th round as your second running back. It's not bad. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, then maybe on the later round you can grab
Jamin Pierce,
Walker
or Damian Pierce.
Yeah, or Pierce.
Right?
Yeah.
Right, or Brian Robinson.
Okay.
Or Shot Penny. Or Ramondre Stevenson. Or Damian Harris.
I like Ramondre.
I love Ramondre.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have him on Dynasty, I think.
Oh, yeah. I love him.
Yeah.
Good player.
Was he a rookie last year?
Yes.
Last year, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about one of the tight ends? You paying up for Kelsey?
No. I feel like I'll take more chances on tight ends than I will with quarterbacks. Same with the tight ends. I'd rather Goddard, Schultz, Knox, like a range than paying.
Yeah.
I think last year I took a tight end pretty early. I think that was like the first time I've ever done that.
Okay.
But I normally wait till later.
Yeah.
You?
You
can tell by the sigh that he's torn.
I am, because I normally don't.
Right.
But I've done 3 redrafts. One I took Kelsey, the other I took Pitts. Like, Pitts was sitting for me in the 3rd round.
Okay, I like
third
that.
round Pitts. Like, Kyle Pitts last year as a rookie got 1,000 yards. Why wasn't he great for fantasy? Because he only had 1 touchdown. And I believe he only caught like 60-something balls. The volume wasn't really there. Let's add 15 catches and 5 touchdowns. So let's say he gets, again, 1,000 yards, 75 catches, 6 touchdowns. You know what you have there?
Good tight end numbers.
You have tight end 1.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You have him, like he's competing with Kelsey and Andrews. He might even be ahead of them. That's your tight end 1.
In the 3rd round?
In the 3rd round. Solid. Right?
I like it.
Right?
I don't know if...
He's hard to pass up. And the upside with him is extraordinary.
Yeah.
Like, really extraordinary.
Tight ends are tricky.
Tight ends are tricky. We know this, without a doubt. But he's not quite a tight end. Like, he's a tight end for us.
Right.
He doesn't play like a tight end.
Yeah, he's playing like a receiver.
Right?
Right.
I think Mark Andrews is expensive. I love Mark Andrews, but he's expensive.
I'd rather Goddard.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Goddard's cheap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd rather wait for Goddard. Schultz.
Oh, I'm in on Schultz.
Yeah,
Big
Goddard.
time in on Schultz.
Goddard, Schultz, and Knox.
Ertz. I'm in on Ertz.
I'm not in on Ertz.
I'm in on Ertz.
I think I'm done with him.
All right.
I'm throwing in the towel.
I like Ertz this year. Fryermuth. Cole Kmet is another guy I'm in on for Chicago.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'd rather those mid-range guys later.
Yeah. Hawkinson, Knox. I think they're both viable.
I feel like I still have like a bad taste in my mouth from Hawkinson.
Yeah, I get that.
And I don't want to.
Hawkinson hasn't lived up to what we thought he was going to be.
I know, and I want to see him succeed.
Right. But he's only 25.
Yeah.
He's young.
I know, but like I feel
Very
like
young.
he's had his moment to shine, and
But he's young. I mean, like tight ends usually emerge later.
Okay.
They take a while.
I hope you're right.
Yeah.
Because I like him. I want to put him on my team, but I'm just scared now.
Yeah.
From like every year, I'm like, this is going to be his year.
Yeah.
And it's just mediocre.
And I'm not really in on Waller. I think Waller's too expensive. I think Kittle's too expensive.
Yeah.
Kittle's great, but he's too expensive. He gets hurt every year.
You're right.
Right?
Yeah.
So
I agree.
to me, I'm going to be minimal on. I mean, Kelsey's still a guy in Kansas City. So I'm in on Kelsey. I'm in on Pitts. I'm pretty much. I'm mixed on Andrews. Like Andrews, I would rather Andrews fell to the early third before I grabbed him. Like, give me one running back, one receiver, then I'll take Andrews.
True. Yeah, I don't want to take
prefer
him
that.
second. Agreed.
So the top three, I'm not going crazy with any of those guys, but every now and then I'm going to take one.
Like Kelsey.
Yeah, and Pitts.
Yeah.
Waller and Kittle, I'm pretty much not going to do. And then you get to Schultz is next. I'm in on Schultz for sure.
And I know you're in on Goddard.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely in on Goddard, Hawkinson, Knox, Ertz, Kmet, Fryermuth. I'm in on all those guys.
Okay.
I think they're all viable.
Yeah.
I think you can do better with your team waiting and taking one from those six.
So what do you
And
think?
Hunter Henry too.
What do you think Ertz is going to do this year?
I think Ertz is going to be decent. He's old. That's the problem.
But what shows you he's going to be decent?
Well, because he was good last year. He came to Arizona. He was very good. They don't have much. DeAndre Hopkins is out for 6 weeks. He's suspended. Marquise Brown is good. But what else do they have? AJ Green?
He's still alive?
I mean, he belongs on your team because he's a geriatric.
He's still alive?
Right? Right? So what else do they have there?
Yeah.
Like Ertz is gonna
Ertz is
eat.
geriatric too.
He is geriatric, but he's a little younger, and he was good. He went to Arizona. He was really good.
All right.
Again, he's
I'm
older.
still not on.
I'm not crazy because he's older, but I wouldn't ignore him.
Ignore.
All right.
I'm hitting the FU button on my phone.
You ignore.
But I like Ertz. I do like Ertz.
Yeah.
But
Okay. We have one question from our friend Dennis Durso, who's a loyal listener, one of our 5.
and
Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you, Dennis. And he likes to sing the songs.
He does.
With us. They get stuck in his head, which is great.
Thank you. We're so thrilled with that.
We're so thrilled.
Nice to know. He's got a keeper question, so he's going to keep 5-player league. He's keeping Chubb in the 4th round, keeping Ertz in the 9th, Ramondre Stevenson in the 10th. He's deciding if he wants to keep Aaron Rodgers or Dak Prescott, or neither. And he could keep Robert Woods or Raheem Mostert. I'm not interested in either of those. It's a keeper league. No. So to me, I would keep A-Rod.
See, I think I would keep Dak.
Would you?
Yeah.
But you think Dak's going to have a better year than A-Rod?
Yes.
You do, really?
I do. I think
what?
I think A-Rod's just kind of on the outs, honestly.
Oof. So we're going to differ on this. Sorry, Dennis.
I'm sorry.
But I would say to keep it. I would keep Aaron Rodgers. You'd keep Dak.
Well, where would he keep Aaron? Aaron as my
9th round pick, and then Dak is the 7th round pick. So you see, Aaron's cheaper.
Yeah.
You keep Aaron 2 rounds later.
Okay.
To me, it's Aaron.
All right.
I keep Aaron Rodgers.
I keep Aaron too.
Yeah.
If it's cheaper for the 9th round, yes.
Yep. So
I didn't realize you would have to
It's
take
2
Dak
rounds,
in the
but I'd
7th.
keep Aaron Rodgers in the 9th round.
Yeah, agreed. Okay.
Yep.
Stay away from
And
him.
anybody's listening, if you've got questions for us, we'll take any questions you've got, and we'll destroy your team for you.
And we usually disagree, so.
Right, it's perfect. So not only will we not help you, but you'll lose, and we
you'll
appreciate that.
And you'll be even more confused.
Yes,
No.
even better.
No.
Yes, it's true. We have to help people or confuse people.
Yes.
Or we,
a little bit of both.
Or just vent our own frustrations.
Yeah, basically. That's
basically what it is.
Basically what this is.
Right?
Just gives us a platform
Yeah,
to
that's
talk
it.
about ourselves.
That's exactly right. Thank you. It's exactly right.
So I started realizing, the draft orders are starting to be posted, which is always fun. You know, when you get that email, your draft order is supposed to be posted. And I get this ding, and they almost come in too at the almost the same exact time. My ESPN league and one of my Yahoo leagues, and I'm literally drafting in the same spot on both teams. And this is the same thing that happened last year. Are you kidding me?
Watch your mouth. I mean, so sorry.
Again? And it's the late
What
rounds.
spot is it?
Well, the ESPN's a 10 team and I'm drafting 9th, and our Yahoo one is a 12 team and I'm drafting 11th.
Yeah.
So I'm literally drafting in the same spot, and the same thing happened last year, the late rounds, and I drafted this. I'm like, ugh. So we have one more draft order that we need to.
Yeah, from our New York
league. So if I get 9th or 10th or 11th again, I'm gonna be so pissed.
What did you get in the RV? What did you get in this league? Do you remember?
Yeah, the 11th.
That's
I
the
think.
11th.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the 11th, and my ESPN is the 9th or something like that, or the 10th.
there you go.
I don't know, but I'm just like, ugh. So I'll get like all this around the same players,
Yeah,
which
well,
I don't want.
You're
You know,
gonna
I
get Joe
want,
Mixon a lot.
I don't want that. I mean, not that I don't want Joe Mixon. I want, I want a nice array of players.
I get that. So
You
need
find
to really pick.
you find yourself picking the same ones when you're around that same
That's
area.
definitely true.
So I'm just mad.
Yeah, you have to diversify.
That's why I like the auction so much.
Well, that's coming up.
I know, that's exciting.
Our big one's next Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. So, are we? We're toward the end of the show here.
Yeah. Are we rising anyone from the dead or burying anyone?
You know, we I think this is going to be a thing all year. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to once again bury the man we revived last week, Michael Thomas.
No, not again.
Yeah,
oh,
let's bury him.
Gosh, Kenny.
Here lies Michael Thomas. Fantasy Life, August 16th, 2022 to August 23rd, 2022. 1 whole week of Michael Thomas as a viable fantasy option to not. Next week, who knows?
We'll see.
Who knows? But for this week, Michael Thomas's fantasy value, may you rest in peace.
Pass, 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 pass. Pass. Stay far. If you learned one thing from this show, stay far away from Michael Thomas.
But, you know, his Twitter handle is Can't Guard Mike.
Oh, my gosh.
Right?
I'm rolling my eyes for those of you who
Actually,
can't
I saw
see
that.
me
Yeah,
right
you
now.
could see that even by listening to us. That Christina was rolling her eyes. You could see it. And there you go. That's a show.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Got a couple more weeks, and then it's season time.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely start getting some more questions once the season starts rolling out.
Oh,
but
yeah.
if you have any draft questions, send us a DM.
Keeper
Text
questions,
us.
dynasty questions,
Yeah,
trade questions.
we love it.
Yeah, we're into it. We want questions.
But until then, thanks for listening.
Thank you very much. My name's Kenny Davidsen.
And I'm Christina Shaw.
See you next week.
See you next week. Bye.